And hello, ladies and gentlemen, CJ here, and welcome back. So today we've got creepy aliens, ghosts. So sit back, relax, enjoy, and let's get to it, shall we? Oh, breaking news. Let's have a look.
Look closely at these mannequins' hands. If that's not plastic underneath, then what is it?
I'll just move.
A girl named Tia was just shopping with her friends when something made her stop instantly. She noticed something seriously off. The paint on the mannequin.
That looks odd, doesn't it?
Mannequin's hands was peeling, but underneath, it didn't look like plastic at all. It looked way too real. Not just kind of real, the kind that makes you uncomfortable the second you see it. That's when everything started to feel wrong. She said the texture didn't even look like rubber, it looked like something it shouldn't be. Her and her friends started freaking out, thinking, what if these mannequins aren't what we think they are? They asked the staff, and the employees stayed completely calm, saying it was just old paint. Sounds normal, right? But here's the problem, it didn't look normal up close, not even a little. The more they looked, the worse it felt. Eventually, they called the police, and when officers showed up, they actually took the mannequins away for testing. And now, there's still no answer. So, be honest, if you saw that with your own eyes, would you really believe it was just paint?
Well, it does definitely look like human skin. I thought mannequins were made like fully, so like the hands were just full plastic. I didn't, you know, if that's something underneath, I didn't think it'd be anything underneath. You know, I thought it was just like just a plastic hand. Yeah, that definitely looks a bit strange. Maybe it's just the way they're made. I don't know. Or it could be enough more sinister. Something more sinister behind the scenes. Maybe they want more real looking mannequins, so they use real people. Will we ever know? Let me know if any of you know how mannequins are made, because I just assumed they'd just a full plastic hand and just molded that way. I don't know.
Buddy,
Oh, look at that.
listen, I'm not scared of you, man. I'm not scared. You will follow me, I don't care. I'm not scared of you. I know you can probably hear me. Your crazy cameras are probably zooming in on my face. I am not scared of you. You've been following me for 45 minutes.
And maybe that's why we can't see them, because they're transparent like that. Now, I don't know if this is AI or not. I'm looking on the right now at the comments, right? And a lot of people who know about AI are saying that this ain't AI, right? Now, with the advancement of AI, how do we know that it ain't AI, or this is actual alien proof that there is something out there? Now, I believe there is something out there, but this is what bugs me about AI. People put so much AI crap out there, you can't tell what's different, what's real, and what's not real. You know, this could be actual genuine footage. It looks real to me.
If you were gonna hurt me,
That looks real.
I'm harmless, dude. I'm out here on a walk by myself, middle of the desert. Why are you
An orb, sir.
following me? Why me? I have nothing. I have no weapons. All I have is this phone, and I'm taking a video of you. I know you're trying to pretend like you're invisible. Look, there's cars over there.
And they can't see it.
I can still see you on this video, and I'm posting this on TikTok later. You're not scaring me. I ain't scared, man.
How are you meant to see
You
that?
obviously don't want to hurt me. What do you want from me? What do you want?
Look at that. You can see the stars through it. I don't know if it is translucent, and it has got some sort of way of being invisible like that. You would be able to see the stars, wouldn't you? I think this could be real. I really don't know. I just get so confused. Look at that. That looks real.
What
And
are
how you
gonna
met?
do? Let me go home. That's all I want. Just let me go home.
The thing is, see, right? surely some of this footage has got to be real. It can't all be fake, you know what I mean? And this is what I mean. Once you could put it in with all the other fake crap, you can't tell what's real or what's not. Now, if any of you out there who can tell any discrepancies in this video that, you know, says right then is AI, please point it out, because to me, it looks real. I will leave it up to you to decide, but I think, I don't know. I just don't know. Right, just have a gander here then.
So I'm pretty sure I saw a demon and captured a photo of it. This was from a while back, and I contemplated even putting this out, but with the veil thinning and the world as the way it is, I want to just show a picture. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people that say it's not real, blah, blah, blah. But I figured I would just put it out there and want to know what your thoughts are on it. So here's the picture. It's just my daughter playing. I took a picture of her, and I noticed something strange in the background on the reflection. Now, I know my windows are dirty. I know there's a lot of, you know, reflections can play tricks on people. But this is pretty interesting because I was sitting down on the couch and was not standing up. So the shadow, whatever this figure is, I don't...
Oh, I can see it, but there. Now, don't worry about your dirty windows, bro. I got kids, and I just had a new kitchen recently, and it's dirty already. Handprints everywhere. I can see it by here. Wow.
I don't know how that could...
Oh, look at that! Look at the face. Now you can. Oh, I don't know if that's a smudge or. You can see like one eye by there. Can you see my cursor on the screen? Yeah, you can. One eye by there, thing, and then like the mouth by there, and that looks quite sinister, that doesn't it?
Have showed up, and I've had some crazy spiritual warfare lately. And when you zoom in on the face, this thing literally looks like he's mocking or laughing. And that was a time in my life where it was just upside down. It's still not perfect, but I definitely know there's been demonic influence, especially ever since I started doing TikTok videos, because the spiritual warfare increases. The enemy's going to try to do everything that he can to sway you off your path. But the face on this thing is pretty interesting. Now, I don't want to post this to bring light to it, because our battle, again, it's not against flesh and blood, right? It's a spiritual battle. It's always been a spiritual battle. But I don't know. It's pretty convincing to me. Yeah. And it doesn't sit right with me. And I just wanted to share it and get your thoughts on it. So at the end of the day, nothing can hurt us. Nothing can touch us when Jesus is your king. Yeah. And we'll always be protected. Again, I'm sure there's going to be people that say this is fake or it's due to whatever. There's always going to be an answer. But to me, I think Satan and his demons can show up in whatever way that they want. And yeah, take it for what that is. Either way, the time is close. Just look at the world. It's crazy right now. But Jesus already said that these things would happen. We have to remember, at the end of the day, we already win the battle. Amen and hallelujah. I'll see you in the clouds in his time.
Well, that is definitely my opinion, brother. Let me go back to that image, because
our battle, again, it's not against flesh.
That is definitely something. And this guy seems genuine. And this is what I mean. It's a genuine footage like this that, in my opinion, it just proves that there is something else there that we can't see. And I do believe the veil is thinning. People are waking up. And as we are waking up, where people are getting more enlightened, prophecies are coming true. You know, there's a lot of things happening. And especially if you're making your way towards Jesus, things are going to try and step in your way. So if he is turning down that path, yeah, then maybe this is something that's up trying to derail him, you know. I generally believe this is true, and I generally believe that there's definitely something sinister in this, and I don't know what kind of steps you would take to kind of help with this. But what scares me the most is obviously It's kids. When there's kids involved and there's kids in the house, and then you've got these demonic figures here and there, I wouldn't want my kids seeing that, you know? Personally, myself, I'm not afraid of it. You know what I mean? Why would I be afraid of the created? You should be more afraid of the creator, as to speak. So yeah, I think this is quite, definitely quite sinister. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
The family hired a priest to cleanse their daughter's room when he discovers something terrifying. A man named Jesus from Guatemala explains that for the last few weeks his daughter has been crying after hearing many strange noises and seeing objects move around on their own inside her room. So he calls a priest to examine the room, and what he finds left the whole family terrified.
Acérquense. Me da permiso, ¿verdad? En el nombre del Padre, Hijo y Espíritu Santo. Vean mis manos, yo no llevo nada, ¿verdad? No quiero que después vayan a decir de que allí lo llevo en ¿verdad? La manoneta abajo de las manos y allí lo vayan. Abajo.
Oh, what's he gonna find?
Busquen. Mira.
What's that?
The priest senses something evil within the bed frame and asks if he can open it. He uses a knife to open it and shows his hands are empty while asking the father to search inside, to prove that he isn't pulling any tricks. Freaked out, they find a strange item in a black bag. Inside is a black wax figure used for witchcraft, known as a black figure candle, which can be used to contain curses. So is it one of Sukuna's fingers?
Whose? Imagine finding that in your bed. No, thank you. Right, so the house opposite me, me mum's, is empty and has been up for sale for 6 months. Haunted as that, can someone please tell me I'm not seeing things here, okay?
Imagine living opposite a haunted house that's been empty for 6 months, but then you see a figure watching you in the window.
Ugh.
TikTok user Dodzy Adam captured something disturbing on camera. His neighbour's house, which had been empty for 6 months, had a figure in the window. The figure appears to be a female staring directly at him. Some people even say on the video they can see something dark standing behind her. The TikTok user explained that the house is known to be haunted. What
You can see the shadow over there, can't you? Oh my giddy aunt.
What exactly could this be, and why was it staring at him? If the house had been for sale for 6 months, how was this possible? The female figure appears to be a child in some kind of white gown with a white pale face. The figure looks like something too unusual to be doing a house viewing. What do you think the figure in the window could be? Could it be a person or just some kind of reflection? This incredibly disturbing video remains unsolved.
Maybe that's why the house is up for sale. Never know, do you? Whoever moves in it, I'd be showing them that footage. I know. Imagine letting someone move in it knowing what you've seen. Ooh.
Talk about where we are with this and where we're going. Kira Wong O'Connor is with us in a moment, but John Stewart, who is a Chicago-based investigative producer, is joining me now. Thank you so much for your time.
Hi, thank you for having me.
So let me ask you how far you think we've come in this discussion about UFOs out there and the possibility of more being out there than what we've ever been led to understand.
Well, I don't think we've come very far at all with this discussion. We are still playing the X-Files music. When people like me come on a newscast, newscasters are still giggling like it's a joke, and somebody like me was not into the subject at all, fell down this national intelligence rabbit hole, and you come to find out that in the past 80 years, we've probably spent $2 to $3 trillion covering up craft, the occupants of the craft, murdering whistleblowers and scientists to keep the secret and obfuscated from the public. My phone has been incurred electronically 3 times by the United States government. This is deadly serious, and I think it's high time that the media and the public need to take a step back and go, wait a minute, okay.
Enough is
We're
enough.
listening.
Yeah.
Tell us what's going
Just
on. Tell us
tell
how
us.
serious this can get for us. And I've been telling people for 72 hours now, what you're going to see in the weeks and months to come is going to be an ontological shock to the point of 9/11 and the day after the JFK murder. Trust me on this, because no one is ready. A public that bashes each other over the head for a $10 toaster on Black Friday at Target is not ready to see a 1975 16mm film of a craft coming down at an Air Force base with occupants coming out that don't look human.
They just need to just do it, don't they? You know what I mean? I think people are ready. I think, like you say, a lot of people will just be like, yeah, okay, aliens are real. We kind of all knew that. But I think it was behind the scenes. I think that's going to be a bit of a shocker. I think that's what's going to be scary. Like, are they doing experiments? Have they been doing experiments on people all the time? Is there breeding programs and stuff like that? You know what I mean? And a lot of other sinister stuff. Because if they don't see us really, I suppose if they don't see us as on level with them, they'll just see us below them and worthy of experimenting on. Who knows, eh? Only time will tell. Fingers crossed.
Guys, new footage is now starting to surface of the scientist that was researching anti-gravity. She's in a complete panic in the video, saying that she was being hit by some kind of energy weapon and she has the burns on her body to prove it. Her name was Amy Eskridge, and she wasn't just working on free energy, she was actually trying to research how to manipulate gravity itself. She claimed that this has been discovered 4 different times, and every single time it was covered up before it could go public. In the video, she's working on a computer that isn't even connected to the internet. She says that somebody is scanning what she's typing through the window, and it's burning her hands while she's typing.
My hands still burn because there's damage, but it's like my body relaxed when we barricaded, and it was like relief, like immediately.
Whenever she went to block the window, she said that the burning stopped immediately and there was an outline of her body left on the glass. You can literally see her posture in the window as if it was an X-ray. A former CIA weapons expert on her team identified the exact device, and he said that it was powered by car batteries inside of a vehicle that was parked outside of her home. And actually, for 4 to 5 years straight, she reported multiple different times that an Eastern European man in a Lexus had been parked outside of her house watching her. Amy Eskridge is the woman that texted her friend and said that if they say that I did this to myself, I did not, and then they ruled it as self-inflicted. She predicted exactly what they would say. They said it. I'm going to be staying updated on this, so make sure you add me and come back for more.
They are hiding in it. I don't think they can hide it anymore. I think people are starting to panic, and I think that's why all these scientists are getting unalived, so to speak, you know what I mean? And not just scientists either, obviously researchers and everything like this. It is so frustrating. It is so frustrating. What gives them the right to do it? You know what I mean? What gives them the right to know this stuff and not share it with anyone else? You know, I understand certain concepts of it, like certain weaponry, maybe they wouldn't want an enemy getting a hold of that can be understandable, but certainly when it comes to free energy and certain things that can help mankind to better themselves, why wouldn't they want to? Well, we all know why they wouldn't want to, because they make so much money off certain aspects and this and that, don't they? You know, and oil and electricity and stuff like that, you know, is these companies get rich off it. But it is extremely frustrating, and I am take my hats off to all these people who are blowing the whistle on it, you know, and I just hope that eventually they'll just say, right, just tell us. It needs to happen. I like this guy.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way, dogs. How? How is that possible? Shh, don't even say it. Who is that guy? And what type of glass is that? How are you seeing that? Because we see clear skies. Shh, shut up! That might be AI. Or it might not be. Shh,
yeah.
Shut up! Don't ask me who that person is and where I got that video from. Alright? Now that glass, I don't have nothing to do with that glass. I ain't never seen no glass like that in my life, to be honest with you. Shut up! It's not a game on you guys. People can see things that we can't. You know why? Because they not one of us. Stop playing with me, son. This video's for entertainment purposes, and I don't know where that guy got that glass from, but I know for sure that video must be AI. Shut up! What if it's not? What if there's people out there that can see things that we can't see? All they need is a little piece of glass. Stop playing with me, son. It's not a game on you guys. You know what time is it. Shut up! But I tell you one thing. If I ever see anybody with a piece of glass like that, and they say, yo, you want to see something cool? Yeah, let me see it. You go like that, and I see that, I'm gonna need that glass, dogs.
I think that's AI, but there was I reviewed the story of when they were in the Vietnam War, when night vision first came out. I think it was when it was first come out, and don't quote me on that, because I don't remember a lot of stuff. I read a lot of stuff, I look up a lot of stuff, but my memory is terrible, right? And they were using it wasn't green, it was red, and the soldiers, etc., were saying they were seeing demons and stuff like that, you know, through those lenses. So I think it's definitely possible to see things that are not there through some sort of device. People pick them up on cameras, or like ghosts up on cameras and stuff like this you can't see with the naked eye. So I suppose the purpose of this video is to show you what reality is really like and what we can't see. Like, we see such a small percentage of it. But I think the veil is thinning 100%, and I think our reality is going to be a shock for all of us. 100%.
So the ultra-terrestrials, I'll just tell you. The ultra-terrestrials, I think, have you heard of the P-52s?
Is this the woman who was getting... Is this the one that's gone missing?
And the P-47s. Do you know what that is? They're us from the future. They're from here. They are you. They are me. They're from here, from the future. P-47 is present plus 47,000 years. P-52 is present plus 52,000 years. And basically there's a calamity, right? So there's like a apocalypse scenario in the near future. It wipes out most of like everything, man. And there's the ones that go underground and survive, right? And then there's the ones that somehow stay on the surface and miraculously don't die. So the ultra...
Do you reckon a lot of these things we've seen in the sky is us from the future? Like well, is it us from the future, from a different timeline in a different dimension? Or is it on the same timeline but in the future? Or do you think they're from other planets in the same time as us? Or do you think it's all? Do you think it's just so much happening that we can't see? I don't know. Sometimes it gets a bit mind baffling, doesn't it? You know, but I think a lot of it's coming out now, and let's have to wait and see, I suppose. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, don't forget to hit that like button for me, okay? And if you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. The support is very much appreciated. And also, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below of some of these videos. And also, if there's anything you'd like me to cover, please let me know, and we'll get on it. So, thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, and don't forget, fill yourself full of love. It will protect you. CJ out.